out of our home. You know what I mean? Like, cause
no, I don't think so.
No, to where they're, because the only time that you take kids out of the home is if they are unsafe. It's an unsafe environment, whatever. If it's found that the environment's safe, but maybe the parents, you know, have some past issues or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to where they could benefit just from you guys helping us or keeping an eye, however you phrase that. You know what I'm saying? We can benefit from any services that you guys may have, where you keep checking up on us or whatever it is that you guys do, but have the kids in the home. Is that a possibility as to how far it can go?
At this point, from the juvenile office standpoint, no.
That's fine.
You don't think our house is...
That's no problem.
So, I mean, and I don't know about the children's division.
We would, I mean, we're on the same page. We would agree with that. Not
so
at
you
this
don't think
point.
our house is safe?
Well, it's not just about the house. I mean, it's the things, I mean, you guys' parenting abilities, the substance use. We have a positive meconium test for baby.
Which goes back 20 weeks.
Right, it does go back.
Which is
but the cord blood, that was also tested doesn't go back that far.
The cord blood is what
does.
also goes back 20 weeks.
It
Yes,
does.
it does.
It goes back that far.
Yep.
Well,
I would have to talk to a medical professional.
That's fine.
And that's why we would. I mean,
It's okay. It's okay. We're not trying to argue or nothing.
I'm
at
just
all.
saying that, like, I wasn't knowingly doing drugs while I was pregnant. I'm not.
It's fine, Mom. We don't have to argue our
that's
standpoints.
what you guys are insinuating.
No, Mom. Stop getting emotional about it, please.
I'm not getting emotional. Stop.
I love you, baby.
That's not what you guys are insinuating, and that's not what happened.
Has that always been?
Oh, no,
that's the only reason I'm saying that it goes back that
we
far.
live up. We
It's
live
because,
up.
like, you guys are trying to say that
flashy
I
type
was
of
knowingly
way.
using while pregnant. That's not
I'm the shopaholic.
and I'm not insinuating that. I mean, what we have in front of us is that that Kenneth tested positive for methamphetamines and amphetamines.
And that was after the removal of the children. Mom,
stop.
stop.
No, just let me talk.
Okay,
I
fine.
don't
worry. Oh, yeah.
amphetamines
It's
are,
whatever.
for one.
She can do this.
You don't know what? Say that again.
Amphetamines are. I don't know why it would test positive for amphetamines.
So when you use meth,
so it's the same thing.
You test positive for methamphetamines and amphetamines.
Okay.
And so
why don't you just say methamphetamines? I feel like I mean.
Well, and
because it shows positive for both
because it shows positive for both.
Okay.
And so what happens, like say you were taking Adderall or something like that, you're only gonna show positive for amphetamines.
Okay.
Not methamphetamine.
Well, at least it wasn't positive for
Okay, so
fentanyl
it's a way to
because gosh, they've been cutting
differentiate between the
methylfentanyl.
Okay, that's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
And like the other thing is that I'm not denying that I did use it at that point, but I didn't know I was pregnant.
5
All
times
I'm
your girl
just trying to say, because for someone to say that I knowingly used while I was pregnant, that is an attack on my character. That is an attack on me when it wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I'm not denying that I had used at that point in September. But I'm denying that I used it knowingly while pregnant.
I'm trying to find. I should start highlighting stuff because I haven't been highlighting.
Which makes a big difference.
Key concepts for living orientation.
And the thing about it is, I mean, you guys just need to keep doing outpatient, keep doing your AAs. I mean, keep on doing all your stuff you're doing. Because a lot of people don't start that stuff prior to the adjudication.
Well, because there's
you
no,
guys
there's no.
are already doing that stuff.
Well, yeah, because that was not recommended by you, at all.
It was.
No, it was
no,
not.
Nothing was recommended by
Last
you guys.
time you came over here, Michelle Peeveler, I said, what can you recommend? And all that was suggested was for me to get a job. You said you cannot make any recommendations right now due to it not being possible at this point in time.
But you guys had already started in treatment.
Oh yeah, we were already in treatment. Yep.
But you hadn't done that, and I said, well, you could go ahead and do your drug and alcohol assessment.
No, that's not what happened. You suggested I already did the drug and alcohol assessment before that.
I'm not going to argue that.
That's fine. We don't have to argue. It's okay.
No, the only reason that we're saying that is because it does matter.
It does matter to us because it was not recommended by.
Just stop.
Okay.
The reason why it matters is because we didn't have to have anybody make us do it. We did it on our own accord before anybody told us to do it. And that's the only reason why he is getting all rowdy.
I'm not even rowdy.
Whatever it is. But like, yeah, we did everything on our own accord before anybody recommended anything. And we think that shows, a lot. How much we're willing, how much our kids mean to us, how much we're willing.
Yes, it does show your motivation.
So that's why it matters to us that it's phrased the right way in court, because the judge looks at all these things, and all these things matter to the judge, and that's what matters to us. So.
Okay. So here we go.
And then, do you guys have a meeting scheduled with Jacob before court to kind of talk about?
He's in Florida.
Okay.
So here we go. Shift the focus from.
Be back.
This is out of the DFS guidelines. So it's shift focus from fixing problems to fostering well-being.
What is that?
This is from the DFS guidelines.
That's our
this is your book, right?
Oh wow.
So work with people, families, and communities, not with problems, right? All people are made up of more than their worst experience they have had or the worst thing they have done. Start with and build on assets. What is going well? So what is going well for us in regards to this? So I'm a teacher, y'all. Okay, check it out. So our crisis, right? The removal of our children. That is our crisis. Legit, that's it. In our world, in our view, that's our crisis. Pros, support network. We got Luke into school. We got Luke into Head Start.
Well, I did that.
We
as
did
soon as
that.
we moved
No,
down
we
here.
did that, period.
I know, but I did that as soon as we moved down here. I had
We
a lot
tried
of waiting
since the
lists.
beginning, right? Undistracted fellowship. And in regards to that, so if we were going to church with our kids, right, we would be distracted by our kids and we would not be able to, hi, how are you, shake hands, talk. I'd have been like, Luke, right? Okay, cool. That's cool. That's a great thing. Opportunity to build our relationship, as in our marriage, right? Because we are now married by law and state. Praise God.
Congratulations.
If you accept my friend request on Facebook, you get to see our mornings because she's not a morning person.
Oh my God.
I love dancing all morning to Christian music, even though it's not Christian music sometimes. Okay.
Do you sleep?
Me?
Yeah.
You know what? I started sleeping in our bed again, and I fucking slept for the first
Yes,
time
he
all
sleeps.
night last
This
night.
is just how he is. He's a
Oh.
very.
Yeah, I was just curious if you were ever like.
Do you need me to pee in a cup?
No,
I can totally fill it up right now.
I mean, if you're gonna.
I got a UA over here somewhere. I can do it
If
myself.
you're gonna question it, though,
Back
we
to
would
the-
like him to like.
No, I
really
was
give
just
him a drug
asking a
test.
question. You can go back.
No,
to
you
your
want to hear
board.
something? You want to hear something though? Every night since this has happened, I've only been sleeping for an hour at a time. Hour, wake
Yeah.
up for an hour, go to bed for an hour, wake up for an hour, go to bed for an hour. Every night. Last night I slept from 9 o'clock until 3 a.m. Woke up, smoked a half a cigarette, and went back to bed until 6. Bravo! I'm so refreshed today. It's amazing. You should see my morning thing on Facebook. It's a great time. It's a great time. I got reels too. It's a good time.
This is probably why.
back to teaching.
This is because of his personality.
This is why they say
how
I'm on methamphetamines.
Yeah, because he's just a very
100%.
hyperactive
It's,
person.
you know what? It's funny is at the hospital, Mercy Hospital, and then we'll get right back to that. So at Mercy Hospital, okay, I'm like this all day, right? And what's that? The Lord of Dance, right? The Lord of Dance. It's a hymnal, right? You know what I'm talking about? Have you heard it? Okay, all right, cool. That's me all day, right? I'm a Tigger. You know what Tiggers are? They're wonderful things. Their top is made
I've
of
heard
rubber,
it. I've
bottom is
heard
made of the springs. They bounce, they bounce, they bounce, they bounce. They're fun, 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 fun. The most wonderful, wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Right? Well, I passed out religiously, straight up, at 7 o'clock in Mercy Hospital every night. Me and Luke both passed out, woke up at 6 o'clock every morning, waited for that coffee shop to open up, waited got coffee for me and Mom, because Mom don't wake up like that. Luke is still sleeping too.
Especially
They don't
after
have
having
that
a baby.
in the notes, right? They have only the negatives, which is me being like this all day. Oh, he's on meth. No, I'm not. Just because I'm moving a lot, that's called cardiovascular system. I'm working my lymph nodes. I'm displacing toxins, all that jazz. Anyway, back to the board I have. Immediate support system. Built it. Done. Got that. Check. That's the only thing we needed to work on. Dive into recovery scene. Dove. The only thing I asked for from Stephanie Slater when we first met was a list of NA meetings. It's okay that you didn't give me that list. I got it from the Jew.
Perfect.
From me.
No.
I hooked you up with Jane, who gave you the list.
Who's Jane?
Drug court lady.
Yeah.
The drug court. The drug court. And
Yeah,
no,
you got it.
I actually got. Yeah, I got it. Either way.
I asked Jane.
I'm
who
just
gave you
asking
the
for
list.
truth. I'm just asking for truth.
It doesn't matter where we got it. Point is, we go to our
Okay.
AA and ACR meetings religiously on a daily basis.
That's
Every
what
day.
it says.
Matters.
Our life